Stable is absolutely flying at the moment.
Certainly is. Good on you, Joel. He's got Flash Phantom here. It's an 8-year-old racing in rare form. Back-to-back wins by Flash Phantom, defeating a 9-year-old in the shape of Ayers Ronnie, which comes down the outside.
And Sunday Service draws level, but immediately Flash Phantom put paid to Sunday Service seemingly and to Randwick. 2 to Magic Marvo, full on Magic Catechism, and then Portland Singer. Taka's only labouring, but it's Flash Phantom in front. About 100 metres to go. Flash Phantom holding them at bay. Sunday Service, Ayers Ronnie coming home late, but it is Flash Phantom beating Ayers Ronnie and Sunday Service.
Yeah, Joe Pride, the trainer. Brent Stanley, good to see Brenda on board a winner. Ayers Ronnie at any old odd second, Sunday Service third.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get over this horse putting 2 wins together. Look, I know he likes to sting out of the ground a little, but he was suspect at a mile.
Yeah.
Takas met him 7 kilos better and should have beat him last start. Look, the weights and measures, people, you can just throw the weights out the window after that horse winning there. Look, Ayers Ronnie whacked away into second place there. Sunday Service's first up run was excellent. She could be the one to follow out of the race.
There used to be a bloke in radio years ago called Cliff Carey. They called him Weights and Measures. But long before your time and yours.
Well, he wouldn't have found that winner.
No, Takas. It is becoming frustrating for the punters and Takas, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So that was anything else out of Randwick yesterday?
Sydney racing's very, very quiet at the moment.
Yeah, okay.
It's off-season.
That's off-season, yeah. All right. Well, viewers to Sky, whether you're at home or in the pubs and clubs around Australia, as of Monday, a very special new look to our presentation of odds. The whole overall presentation is really the next generation. We're going to just show you a little bit of this now. We've been trying to let you know throughout the past week or so, and it's really a big innovation.
Yeah, there is a big innovation. You're going to get a lot more information on your screen. You're going to get your ratings, you're going to get your dividends and all those things. But look at this. With the papers going, with the pictures going, we've got the market there in runner order. We can also do it in odds order, in the market order, so it'll be rolling over into different things. You see the page rolls over now.
Yeah.
We have to go to different pages. That's as correct. We used to in the past. So look at those odds. They'll just flick up there for you.
All the pools are there?
The pools are all there, of course. There might be a few less pools in the
next race down at the bottom, say for example it's Moonee Valley, so you can see the runners going through there. This
is the big innovation, I think, is to be able to see where your next race coming up is and what the market is for that race as well. You're going to get all of that. Yeah. There you go. There's a bit of a... There's the Randwick approximate dividends. And see, it's red.
The tips.
When it goes to green,
that's correct weight.
That's correct weight.
Yeah,
you can
so
go
they're
and
the
collect your
approximate
bet.
odds. That's correct.
We've got all these tips on the left-hand side there, and Moonee Valley still rolling through, which will be your next venue race. So
they're in the mounting yard, say, for the next run. And then you have full screen with the details there once the race is on.
Look, it's a very busy screen. Right? You'll get used to how busy this is. People at home, there'll be a percentage of people who'll say, "Oh, it's all too busy. It looks like the financial page is on Bloomberg or something." But you know, you've been looking at pages the same way for the last few years.
Yeah.
And I think it's just a good innovation.
I think it's one of the technical guys came up with the term utilising screen real estate, and I think he just said it very well. So. You're right, it's all about the information world that we're in, isn't it?
Definitely.
And you're getting the best of it. So, it all commences on Monday, and we know that you'll get used to it, particularly if you're a punter. Right, we are going to take a break, and we're going to have a look at race 8 from Randwick yesterday, and you might talk us through this as we head off to a break.
Yeah, well, this is the leader here, Main Beach from Gaze. She got a big lead here and just compounded. And Sports Brat, he wins a race every preparation. He was far too good.
Main Beach, 2 clear. Here's Sports Brat running on with East West Success. Murphy's Blue Boy. Sports Brat gets to Main Beach on the inside. East West Success, but Sports Brat's too good for East West Success.